about what happens behind the scenes of real estate.
You know, a lot of people think that realtors, it rains money on us and everything.
I promise you, I'm gonna give you 4 top reasons why you can make this home your home.
Now, the moment you come in, this is a 36 feet by 90 feet house. I don't see any place where, I have a microwave station up in the cabinet. This is something I always check when I am looking at a house, that is electrical panel. Now, apart from this, you have the upstairs laundry. Coming to the most important part of the whole house that I always like to check out, where the seller is a little motivated, so we can also negotiate on the price.
And there's an offer being created here, right in the kitchen.
And the last part of my real estate day is Alright, I am outside again because it's a beautiful weather. I will be making a lot of videos outside on this channel. Today we are going to discuss about what happens behind the scenes of real estate. We have a lot happening today. You will know what happens behind the scenes of a mortgage agent. You know what happens behind the scenes of a realtor. And I am on my way to Burlington right now. जब तक मैं वहाँ पे पहुँचता हूँ, तब तक you can see what a realtor normally does in the morning.
Well, it's 5 a.m. The day starts. Let's go. Alright, so I can already hear Posto is awake. I'm downstairs. Hi, good morning. Give me a high five. Yeah, let's go. So one of the things that is very important for any realtor is research, and I sneak out research time any time I can. So right now, Posto is having his breakfast, getting ready for school. So I got some 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna dive right in. And now it's gym time. So after the gym is done, so while I drive back home, I'm gonna give a call to my team and do a quick update as to how things are going, if they need any help, and if I can learn anything from them. So it's team time. So I'm at the Burlington Mall where I'm supposed to pick up the suit from, and Navjot's joining me in a bit. So I've got about 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna make use of that time and do some research. So Navjot coming in right about now. Yo, shoot day!
We are back and we are suit shopping. Orko has lost 16 kgs in the last how many months?
4.
4 months he has lost 16 kgs. Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've lost in the last 4 months 4 kgs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a mind as well.
A little bit. Yo, looking dashing.
Yeah.
So we are in Burlington right now and we are going to
Milton!
So we are going to Milton. We are looking at, a couple of houses for clients who, this is a Thursday afternoon, so they don't have the time. So Orko is just doing a tour for them.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that more when we reach the listing. All right, so we are here. All right, tell me a little bit about the clients. कितने time से काम कर रहा है?
1 year and 1 साल हो गए हैं. And then so when clients are looking at a particular price point, then obviously they it makes sense for them to be picky, and then we get to be pickier than them. And that is only way that you can actually service the clients good and everything. So 1 साल हो गए हैं, it might as well just take some time. A lot of people think that realtors it rains money on us and everything. 2.5% commission in most of the cases, but then also imagine to be working with a client for 1.5 years, that 2.5% of that amount of work as well.
So how many showings? So to give you a perspective, this is a 1.2-1.3 million house. Approximately the commission will be about $25,000 to $30,000 on this one. So for that $25,000 to $30,000, how many showings have we done?
Around 55 to 60.
55 to 60, and we still don't have a house. So कुछ easy हो जाती है, जल्दी हो जाती हैं, you know, कई बार, but कुछ, you know, take a lot of time. So that's where, you know, it's not as easy as it sounds. You know, just social media पे लगता है. So that's the reason why we are doing this video. So let's go see this house. This is listed for how much?
This is listed for 1.3. It's in an so the things that our client are looking for, like this specific client is looking for, is a 4-car park in the house, obviously, which means a double garage.
Right.
Also a good school area, and something which is on the newer side of things, but at the same time where the seller is a little motivated, so we can also negotiate on the price.
We want everything. Yes, let's go. All right, so now what we'll do is we'll go through the entire house the way Orko will, you know, actually does his home tours for the clients, because the clients cannot come, and that's the reason why we'll be doing this. So over to Orko.
Yeah, so let's go for it. So right when you enter the house, it's you're landing in a foyer, which is pretty nice. Now the moment you come in, this is a 36 feet by 90 feet house. So right when you come in, you know, there's a jacket closet right over here, and then right to the left is your entry to the garage. It's a double garage, and a few steps in, there is a way to the basement. So as in when you're coming in, you would be noticing that this is a 9-foot ceiling, which is really great to have. And after that, you basically have this very nice expanse of an open concept living area and the kitchen. It almost goes towards a gourmet kitchen, but then there are certain things which are restricting that. Like it's a granite, like a very nice continued breakfast bar island. Now, if you want to go down to the backyard, this is something which kind of impressed me a little, because what they've done is they've done a very good interlocking stuff going in with the backyard. So a half stone, half grass, which is pretty good. What I don't like at this price point is that I don't like to have neighbors looking into my house. So now that we're done with the main floor, we're gonna go and take a quick look upstairs. It's a 4-bedroom house. So there is one room over here, and then you've got one bedroom over here. This is a little bigger than the other one that we saw. Apart from this, you have the upstairs laundry, which saves you a trip down to the basement every single time you've got to wash your clothes. That's something I definitely want. Another bedroom over here, not very bright, just because it is towards the side of the house, and also because this is not a corner lot. Now this is the master bedroom that we're talking about. It's okay-ish. At this price point, I would want to kind of see a lot bigger master bedroom. And also the jacket closet is something that hasn't impressed me a lot. Apart from this, you are looking at the master ensuite. I am not a big believer of bathtubs, but then there are a lot of people who really want bathtubs going, so that's there. So what I also like is the fact that it has got a glass, you know, shower cabin going. Somebody like me would just pop right in, take a quick shower and get right out.
Do you want to do that?
No, not right now, thank you. Now with the main floor and the first floor down, now we are going to go take a look at the basement. I am not a person who is going to go and, like, you know, have a basement going to rental out. I am more of a person who wants to get a rec room done, and this is exactly it. Because I love parties, I would absolutely imagine myself in this space. This is a pretty nice rec room kind of a place, a very chill vibe that has been made. They do have a little bit of a cabinetry, you know, going over here, where you can actually have a coffee area or a bar area also. So like when we are talking about the washroom over here, this is something that I really like. So usually what you would see is that the basement washrooms are finished the last, and that is the reason why that you would almost always find that they are the most upgraded, and that is also the case over here. Okay, so apart from this area that we cover in the basement, we are also looking at this particular place that has been you know, made into a nice den, a workstation kind of a place. This is something I always check when I am looking at a house, that is electrical panel. Now, in my opinion, any big house such as this, or any house with and such a price point, should always have a 200 amps electrical panel, because you've got so many things going around. This one has a 100 amp. As I said, we always want everything, and this is not something I like.
And what's the cost of making it 200 amps?
It's going to be around $2,500 to $3,000.
And that's useful if you have a Tesla or an electric car.
Absolutely. And then, or if you're actually having, two sets of refrigerators, two sets of, washer dryer, which is like, if you're basically renting out your basement. So that's something that you would want. Coming to the most important part of the whole house that I always like to check out is the furnace area. Now, when I'm looking at the furnace, obviously some things that I always check out for is what is the age of the furnace. Now, because this house itself is 7 years, 8 years old, there is no point in checking the age, because the average life expectancy of a furnace is around 15 to 20 years if it's serviced regularly, and we don't have any issues with that. And the other thing that I always check for when I'm looking at a house is if the return vent or the vents itself are dusty, because that basically means that the furnace in the furnace filter has not been changed for over 3-4 months. Now, when we are shopping at any price point, no matter what you're looking at, whatever your budget is, we always want the best for the least amount of money.
Look who's here.
Hi, this is Orko.
Now Orko here has packed, like he's looking dashing, but he has packed
a shorts and a gym ke kapde to just go and
a towel. So हम Orko को मजे दिलाने वाले हैं बहुत सारे. Let's go! I can't believe Canada में ना इतनी ज़्यादा गर्मी हो रही है इस टाइम, और अभी तो समर आनी है. Alright, we are at our listing and it's a beautiful condo right in the center of Missisauga, Square One. Amazing, बहुत मजा आने वाला है. Let's go! So this is basically a listing, and Orko is the listing agent here, and the thing is that there's so much work that's required in a listing. So there are stages that are required. Stages came yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So they'll stage the house, they'll make it look beautiful, and then we have the photographer, the videographer. We have so much of back-end work that you see when we are listing a house, and the intent is to show all that today. And we have our amazing team here, and we just look who's here. Matthias is here. We have Harji here, who is part of the team. We have Orko here looking as dashing as 10 seconds ago. Guys, I can tell you this video is going to be epic. Make sure you're following Bricks and Dreams on Instagram and YouTube to know the result of this particular video.
Like an old building, but I promise you I'm going to give you 4 top reasons why you can make this home your home.
This guy is a complete natural. He's taking shots in like one go. Even I can't do that. Alright, there's a shoot happening here, and there's an offer being created here, right in the kitchen, close to the sink. Amazing. But at least you have the lake view.
A massive gym to exercise each morning. You know what I mean.
Alright, the final shot is happening with the tennis racket in the tennis court. Come on Orko, perfect serve. Alright, so it's 8 PM, the shoot is done, and the last part of my real estate day is playing squash and losing weight, which is one of my goals for this year.
Excuse me, can I get a hug please? Are you tired? Aww.
Alright, just finished workout. It was just a 30-minute workout, a quick one. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you are a person who is looking to buy a house, you know how realtors work. If you are someone who wants to become a realtor or a mortgage agent, you know how, what happens behind the scenes. It's not all a lot of money. It's usually, a lot of work, and we have spent 10 hours today outside, and there's still so much work left. We still need to sell the listing. We have not even listed the house. It was just a video shoot today. I even wrote a script, all the scripts were pre-written, so yeah, it's a lot of work, but it pays off if you keep doing it with a good heart. I hope you like the video. मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए bye bye.